What's going on, people? It's Plexity Gaming here.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy FPS Reject here.
And today we're bringing you a different kind of video.
And, well, this video is basically going to be about Black Ops 2 custom classes. As you can see on the screen, this basically is allowing us to create custom classes in the game. So we can actually post the links and then show you how we're going to basically have our classes set up. We're going to create 3 selected classes, which I'll hand over to Liam in a minute to explain. But you'll see throughout this video that what guns you can have in the game, and they'll be in order of unlocks. So Liam, if you want to explain what classes we'll be rolling.
Oh yeah, basically we're going to be showing you a rushing class, search and destroy, and we're going to be showing you a core base class for basically like team deathmatch or kill confirmed or domination, so just like a standard class. And then we're going to do a sniper class. So let's just get straight into this rushing class. And
right, yeah.
On a primary weapon.
Right, so primary weapon.
And go down to SMGs, obviously. Or
yeah, it has to be an SMG for a rushing class. And as you can see, it's ordered, not entirely facts here, but it's
not 100% if this is in order, so.
Yeah, but we're going to base it as in order of unlock. So the MP7 is obviously going to be the first SMG unlock. And again, not fact, just fiction. So I'm going to go with an MP7.
I'm going to have to go with this Scorpion Evo 3. It's looking kind of deep.
Yeah, MP7's, if it's the same as Modern Warfare 3, then it's just going to tear up on kids, as it did. So, over to attachment 1.
Yeah.
As you can see, there is a load of attachments here.
I know, man, there's too many to pick from. It's just like...
I'm not sure entirely if all these attachments are going to be able to be put on this gun.
Yeah, I think this is all the attachments for everything.
Yeah, I think this attachment is
for assault
everything.
rifles, light machine guns, SMGs, everything.
But
either way, we're going to be picking. So I'm going to have to go over the suppressor.
I'm going to have to, obviously, due to the high impact on Modern Warfare 2, laser sights, the big laser sights.
Yeah,
I'm not sure. Laser sights, this is going to be, again, this is a fact, I'm not sure, but laser sights will probably impact your steady aim ability.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, so basically firing from the hip will be increased when you have laser sights on it. So we're going to leave attachment 2 out, because as you can see at the top, it's 8 out of 10. Liam, do you want to explain what 8 out of 10 is?
Well, basically, when you create a class, you get 10 points, and every time you pick something, it takes a point away. So as you can see, I'm on 8 points, and I've picked my primary gun and the attachment. So if you pick a primary gun and put no attachments on it, and then only use like no secondary, you're gonna have more points. So basically, it's just a point system for the create a class, which kind of makes it better, but it kind of makes it worse as well. But we're gonna see how we get on with it. So let's get straight on to secondary.
Right, secondaries. Obviously, you got the famous RPGs, small, and then the
Stinger.
Lock-on. Yeah, basically a Stinger, but more advanced Stinger. And then you got the pistols. But obviously, due to it being Black Ops and you had it in Black Ops 1, I'm gonna have to go with a crossbow on this.
Yeah, that crossbow's looking kind of sick.
Yeah, obviously, if you get apparently you can have all the carbon fibre and cameras and that on your secondary now.
There's cameras on your crossbow and that.
So that's pretty good. So we're gonna jump over to perk 1 now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna quickly explain perk 1 slot. Liam will be explaining what in perk 2, and I'll explain perk 3, and so on. So right, perk 1, we've got flak jacket, as it was in Modern Warfare 2. I think it was Modern Warfare 2. To take less explosive damage. Then you got ghost, same as Black Ops, cannot be detected by enemy UAVs while moving. So obviously, wait, does that affect? No, don't worry about it. That's just a baffle I just said there. Right, you got blind eye, unaffected by AI controlled perks. Hardline, receive bonus score points, and then lightweight, move faster, take no fall damage. Obviously, if it's a rush class, we're going to have to go with lightweight.
Going lightweight on this one.
Obviously, right. Perk 2, Liam.
Right, perk 2, we've got, as they all know, Scavenger. And I think they've messed that up because it says immune to counter UAV and enemy EMPs, so, but that's wrong. But Scavengers just get your ammo. We've got Hardwired is what it says on Scavenger, I think. So Hardwired is basically Hang on a minute, I'm baffled. Immune to counter UAV and enemy EMPs, yeah. Hardwires immune to counter UAV and EMPs. And you got cold-blooded, which is all them targeting systems, all the new red dot sights, all them mad see-through wall ones and that, and aircraft. You got fast hands, which is flinchless when shot. That's just completely pointless. And you got tough nuts, tough nuts. Swap grenades faster, use grenades and equipment faster, and safely throw back frag grenades. So for a rushing class, you would definitely have to go with cold-blooded.
Cold-blooded, has to be cold-blooded. Right, this perk is going to be the hardest perk for everyone to pick out of, due to the fact that it's got all the main crucial perks that you'd have on a rushing class in one perk slot. So as you can see, you've got engineering, which is engineering from Black Ops, allowing you to booby trap care packages, basically turn claymores into your claymore, and so on and so on. And then you've got dead silence, self-explanatory, no footsteps. Stream conditioning, sprint for longer durations. Tactical mask, reduce the effect of flash, concussion and shock charges. Awareness, enemy movements are easier to hear. I'm not sure whether that's the same way SIPWEP is in Modern Warfare 3, but I'm assuming it is, because they've took a lot of stuff from Modern Warfare 3 and implanted it into this game. And then you got dexterity, which climb ladders, mantle over objects faster, recover from melee, and aim faster after sprinting.
Marathon Pro, guys.
Yeah, basically Marathon Pro. But for this, obviously, I'm going to have to go with awareness.
Yep, straight up awareness for that one.
Right, lethal grenades. As you
can
can see, I'm not really going to explain this one. You can see basically what it is here.
It's all the same stuff.
Yep.
Obviously, that combat axe is
axe.
kind of mad.
It looks evil. It looks really evil.
Well, I'm not actually going to go over tactical grenade on this to keep some points.
Yeah, that's actually pretty smart. So I don't really use
tactical grenades. All you got is your flash bang. You don't really need that unless you're a tramp.
I've just noticed sensor grenade. That's basically like a motion sensor, but it can stick to stuff. That's pretty good. What happens if you stick a player and he's stuck to him and he runs round?
But yeah, the tactical grenade, I don't really need any of that. You only need flashbang if you're a tramp, sensor if you're a tramp.
Then again,
if you're a tramp, EMP grenade. If you're a tramp, tack insertion. Definitely if you're a tramp or a booster. Smoke grenades useless, and
lethal grenades are not really crucial as well, because I don't use them that much, to be honest with you.
Yeah, but combat axe is just something to mess about.
Suppose so.
Blood.
Right, wildcard.
Wildcard 1.
Right, I'll explain this one and then chuck over to you. Right, primary gunfire. It allows a third attachment for a primary weapon. Basically, as you can see on the screen, my screen now, you've got one attachment, two attachments, and then you get a third attachment, which you have to enable that wildcard for it to enable. So you can have 3 attachments on one gun. Not very crucial, but it could be for some people. And you got the same again with secondary gunfighter. Basically, third attachment on a secondary gun. Overkill, self-explanatory, as the same as every other Call of Duty. Allows 2 primary weapons. Danger close, take a second lethal. Not very crucial. Like, I wouldn't.
Stupid, guys.
Yeah, that's just not needed in the game at all. Perk 1, Perk 2, and Perk 3 greed. These are the handy parts of what they've added. These basically allow you to have a second of each perk. So basically, if I click Perk 1, I'm able to have another perk in the Perk 1 slot, which I don't really need another perk, so I'm not going to go with Perk 1. For this, I'm going to go with Perk 3 greed. And, well, Liam, do you want to explain why we're going to go with Perk 3 for this?
Oh yeah, this is where it gets interesting, because obviously when you're playing search and destroy, or when you're rushing, people should know what you need. Obviously you're going to be wanting to use extreme conditioning, you're going to be wanting to use dead silence, you're going to be wanting to use awareness if you've got a turtle beach. But yeah, there's I know they've definitely meant what they've said when they said it's completely changed. There's a lot more in the custom class, because I'm baffled right now of what to use. Obviously you're going to have to do it. There's going to be a lot of experiment and doing. We've all see what works and that, but for the moment we're going to have to go with the old dead silence as our third perk. So as you can see, we basically activated up wildcard 1 here, and then we've now got a second, third perk.
Yeah, so now that enables us to basically have awareness, so it's basically increased enemy footsteps. And then you've got dead silence, which is...
So they can't hear us at all.
Yeah, so they can't hear our footsteps. I'm not sure whether they're going to do what they did in Modern Warfare 3, where dead silence is cancelled if you have sit rep on.
Yeah.
I'm not actually sure, but for now, we're going to go with awareness and dead silence. If they did do the same thing they did with Modern Warfare 3, I'm probably going to have to re-roll that for extreme conditioning, more than likely.
Yeah.
Right, so we've got one more unlock available.
Go on a kill streak.
Right.
Kill streaks, we've got... I've done a video about this, called his kill streaks. Oh no, I deleted that video, sorry. Yeah, we've got RCXD, UAV, hunter killers, we've got all this kind of stuff. You probably all know about all these kill streaks you're watching the video, but for the first one, for Russian, we're going to have to go with the UAV. Well, I'm going with the UAV.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go with the same thing. For... Well, I don't know, I'm going to go... For score streak one, I'm going to go with hunter killer. You should know what a hunter killer is. You've probably seen it in a few gameplays where he basically pulls out a little plane and he chucks it, and that will hunt around a map for an enemy and then basically go towards the enemy and blow up.
Yeah, with dive bomb on it.
Yeah, basically a dive bomb. Right. For score streak 2.
Alright, score streak 2, we're going to have to go something a bit bigger. So for score streak 2, I'm going to go with care package.
Yeah, care package. More than likely, as it is in other calls, it's a UAV or a Predator missile.
Yeah, and they've said that you don't get ammo crates no more, so that's kind of good.
That's good. Well, ammo crates were good back in Black Ops when you really needed the ammo.
Yeah, when you're spawn trapping.
Yeah, when you're spawn trapping. Right, score streak 3, obviously what Black Ops is known for, RCXD, remote controlled vehicle.
Got him RCXD.
So, as you can see on the screen now, we actually have one more unlock available. So I think I'm going to go with a second attachment on my first perk on my primary gun. With that, I'm going to go with... I don't know, that's actually...
I might have to go with... Oh, I don't know. This is baffling, man. There's too much to pick.
I'm going to go with fast mag on my MP7. That basically allows me to have... You'll start off with one mag loaded, and it enables you to basically have sleight of hand for one mag. And then, obviously, on the third reload, you have to have a slow reload, basically, not having sleight of hands. Basically, you can reload rapidly fast for one reload, and then slow, and then rinse and repeat, basically.
Yeah.
What have you chose for your last unlock?
Well, I've just gone with another attachment on the primary for the moment.
Right, so... As you can see on the screen now, that's going to be the Rush class that we'll more than likely be using in Black Ops 2 when it's available and we've unlocked everything and able to use it. I will be posting a link in the description. I'm sure Plexit will be doing the same thing.
Yep.
For you to basically click the link and check out the link and see what you think and post how you feel about the Russian class.
And then we're going to do... This is the first episode now, and then we're going to do a second episode for our next setup, which is obviously for the core game modes, and then we're going to do the third episode for the sniper episode. Sniper creator class. But yeah, that's it for this video. Remember to like and subscribe for the next episode. It will be out shortly after this one, and then yeah, Reject, finish this one off.
Yeah, if you've enjoyed this video, guys, as the Plexi said, remember to always comment, rate, favourite and subscribe if you haven't all subscribed already. But there will be more episodes out, probably within a day of this one coming out, because I have a scheduled upload and trying to stick to it. But yeah, if you've enjoyed it, as I said, remember, do all what I've said before. But it's been your boy FPS Reject. I'm out. Peace.
See you in a bit.